Bianchi. Come on down, Sarah.
I don't think I can top any the car horns and fire.
Kelly, you have a. What can you have Sarah talk her way out of?
Oh god. If anybody else has got something, go.
Sarah, we were in the same speech class, and I went on the first day, and you went on the last day, and your speech sounded a lot like mine. Can you please explain that?
Well, you see, what had happened was, by no fault of my own, I heard your speech in class, and I was just inspired by it. I was completely mesmerized by your speech ability, and like, I didn't realize, like, by the end of the year, I didn't realize it was yours. I just remember being inspired by something, and the words were flowing in my brain, so I wrote them down, and they just happened to be exactly like your paper, which had inspired me, by no fault of my own. That's why I gave the speech that was
Well,
exact.
you see, my speech was titled "Why I Hate Sarah Bianchi."
Well, you see, I'm not a very confident person. And I just thought it was so true. Every single point on there, I was like, wow, that's really relatable. So that's exactly why I had to give it, because I agreed with it so much. By no fault of my own.
It's so sad. Sarah, you had managed to not go to a lot of the classes during the semester, and you just so happened to decide to go on the day when Laura was giving that speech. What I want to know is why that day of all days you decided to go to a class that was going to be talking you down.
We see what had happened was, it was the first day of school, like she said. She'd gone on the first day. So I had to go to see the syllabus and then just do all the work while I wasn't there the whole year until the last day when I gave my speech that I was so inspired by. I didn't know she was going to give the speech so much, like hating me so. But I'm glad I went because I was inspired to write the very best speech I've ever written in my life on the last day of school, by no fault of my own.
Well, see, Sarah, we also found in your trash can a first draft of the speech that was tentatively titled "Why I Hate Laura Simmons." Why would you change it over so quickly?
Well, you see, what had happened was, at first I didn't want to copy Laura's page. Just to give me the eyes. And so I decided, well, maybe if I change it to Laura, then it would be my own, trademark and all. But then I was so heartbroken. I knew I couldn't actually go through with it because I don't hate Laura at all, and none of the things I wrote were true. And I just thought I should just keep it the way it is because it was perfectly written, because Laura is such a perfect writer, and I love her so. And that's.
You see, I failed that speech. Please explain.
Well, you see, what happened was, that's not my fault you was in the middle of the speech. You're the one who wrote it. The teacher, I guess, had something against you. I don't know. I thought it was a brilliant speech. I would have given you an A+, by no fault of my own.
First draft, wow.
Sarah, why did I practice looking at 50 to the teacher?
Well, you see, what happened was, I had slipped the 50, so the teacher would not tell my dad that I wasn't at school until the first and last day only. Not to bribe the teacher to destroy Laura's grade, of course, because I loved her speech so dearly because it was relatable. And so there would be no reason why I would slip her a 50 if I did the same exact speech, because I would have also failed. In some odd conjuration of that, by no fault of my own.
Well, you see, Sarah, we have a surveillance cam footage of you in the bathroom saying, "Mwahaha, I'm going to give the teacher this 50 to her to ruin Laura's grade, even though it will also ruin my grade, but I don't care, I hate her so much."
We see what had happened was I had been practicing the first draft of my speech in the bathroom, and then that's why I threw it out, because I realized it was too mean and too evil. I was getting in character, and then I was like, no, I can't do this. So I just destroyed it and went on and copied hers because I was so inspired by it.
How
So I
did you
know-
get a better grade than I did?
Well, you see, what had happened was, by no fault of my own, you're not very good at delivering speeches. By no fault of my own, I thought you were wonderful, but to her standards, you were not. By no fault of my own. That's why you got a worse grade than I.
Anybody have any more questions for Sarah?
So why did I find you grabbing Laura's hair out of her brush and doing a satanic ritual in the bathroom?
Well, you see, what had happened was, after I found out Laura had failed that speech, I got so upset, I wanted to consult Satan to help her raise her grade. So I had to get her hair and conjure him up. And I said, "Hey Satan, you want to do me a solid?" And yeah, by no fault of my own, I was helping Laura out.
Oh, I hate Satan. I'm gonna get t-shirts made up.
Trevor's got a company, you can do that.
That episode.
The title of your new album, Case Takes Nubia Solid.
People came out with a new.
Oh, wow. All right, so